Hokey smokes, we're back. We're finally back in the office. It's been a few days since our last video, so there is a lot to talk about, a lot to touch base on, and a few things that I definitely want to cover as well. We had my daughter's birthday, her 6th birthday, on the 5th. That's not an easy one, but it's on July 5th. How perfect, right? The 4th of July is like a little pregame for it. So we were celebrating on the 4th, along with basically the entire weekend. It's a very, very busy weekend in the SSFTG household. We had an amazing time out for the weekend on both the 4th and, the 4th of July celebrations, and really the whole weekend. We had Evie's birthday party where we went to the zoo and we saw the new Minions movie, which is really, really good. If you haven't seen it and you're into that goofy humor, it is actually pretty good. Definitely something that I would go see with the kids. And she even got her ears pierced, my brave little girl. Hey there, John Henry here, SSFTG. Welcome to the video. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome my friend. I hope to earn your like and subscription today. Today is a super exciting one because not only do we get to talk about it, we get to unveil it, and you can see the merch a little bit here. That's right, the Wood Hood, baby. We got that. We're repping the Wood Hood today, and what better day to do it because we are going to be talking farms today. I bet you weren't expecting that one, little bit of a curveball. The Wood Hood Farm. Now, for those of you in the Discord channel, you have been eagerly awaiting this video, and for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, strap in because this is going to be wild. So what is a farm exactly? Well, to raise a farm, we need to have a few things like, farmers would help. Without farmers, a farm's probably not going to do so well. And of course, along with them, we can't hope to harvest anything unless we plant some seeds, which is also pretty important. Now, let me pause for a minute, right? No, I'm not talking about literal farming. I know we're using the terminology about farming here, but let me break this down a little bit so these things make a bit more sense. I did have quite a bit of fun with the naming process, let me say. First off, the farm itself. A farm is a targeted group effort which several of us individual uplanders come together with a singular target in mind that we raise the farm around. Once our farm has a target in mind, that's where we will sell seed to farmers, and like we've been talking about, we can't really hope to accomplish much on a farm without having farmers. And farmers are simply those wood hood nodelers, and specifically wood hood nodelers, that purchase seed from the farm to join in and become a farmer. Now, we already kind of talked about it a little bit here, but seeds are sold to generate UPIX for our farm's goal. The value of the seeds will fluctuate based on our selected target for the farm, but generally it will be broken up into several, usually 100, if not maybe 1,000 or more. Now, harvest is typically monthly, but it can depend on the circumstance of the target as well. Some might be a little bit more important to get done sooner than later, if you kind of get the idea. But harvest, generally speaking, for the long-term farm goals, are delivered to farmers once a month, generally at the beginning or the first week of the month, usually on the 1st, but sometimes the 1st, if you say the 1st and it's like a Wednesday, that might land a little bit awkward, so I just say the 1st week. So now that we've got all the terms and everything all kind of set in stone, if you will, or I guess in the dirt, we'll just keep going with that example and plant those. We've got all the terms and everything locked and loaded, but let's go through an example of something that I'm sure a lot of uplanders have probably already experienced. High dollar collections, right? We've all seen Bel Air. I think we're all familiar with Bel Air. And, as an example, if you wanted to get into Bel Air, let me pull up the UPIX land real quick. Yeah, here we go. So, look at the floor prices here. If you're going to mint a collection in Bel Air, it requires 3 properties, and each property is 760, actually, it goes up above almost to 780,000 all the way down at the list. So, we're talking there's over 200 properties available to mint, tons of properties available, but at that kind of price tag, not everybody's exactly rushing out the door to get those minted. We saw this exact same thing happen in Parkwood. Actually, there are still properties available to mint in Parkwood. They're monstrous. There's still expensive collections in Los Angeles on all kinds of different collections available, but that's because they're so expensive. And that's where the entire concept of the farm comes in. These are the areas that we target to raise our farm around. We raise the farm by gathering interested wood hood nodelers and recruit them as farmers by selling seed to them. These seeds are then, once all of the funds have been collected, of course, they are planted into our target. And then from there, the target gives us our harvest that we can then distribute to our farmers on that monthly basis. By banding together as a team, which, something that the Wood Hood, us in the Wood Hood, are very familiar with, we can nail down some monster pieces that one person, may not be super keen to do by themselves. It's spread across many, but all of us get to reap the reward and the harvest. I mean, realistically, I don't think this is a huge surprise, given that the motto in the Wood Hood that we always say, together we win. And this is just yet another rung on the Wood Hood ladder, and as Phase 3 continues to roll out, there are just more and more and more being added every single week. Now, if you aren't in the Wood Hood yet, it's super easy. It's just a matter of heading over to upixland.me. I've always got my tab open to see what's going on. Make sure to set it to Detroit, so you're searching in the Detroit area, and then select the neighborhood Sherwood Forest and sort by sale price. I like setting it to status for sale and then doing my search there so it does both USD properties and UPX properties. And get a load of this. There are some with completed buildings and structures already on them. Now, I would strongly recommend that you don't just look at the price tag and just buy the cheapest one, although buying the floor is what most people do anyway. Really look at some of the street views on these properties in the Wood Hood. Because really, I mean, if you're going to make a forever home in the Upland metaverse, what better place than the Wood Hood node? Because these street views are absolutely insane. Now, I would strongly, if you haven't heard me talk about it already, look at the street views more than just the price tag. I know a lot of people just buy the floor, call it good, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's pretty much what I do everywhere else. That said, though, look at the street views on some of these bad boys. If you're going to be making a forever home in the Wood Hood as your primary node, I mean, wow, what a better place. Look at the street views, and it doesn't matter which one you go to either. I'll just swivel around and let's look at this bad boy. It doesn't matter. They're all absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully this video helps you in understanding what it is exactly that a Wood Hood farm is and what our goals are. It looks absolutely incredible. Things are going beautifully in the Wood Hood, and this is just, like I said, another rung in that beautiful ladder all the way up to the tippy top of the mountain, and in the immortal words of the doc, it's only halfway up. If you do have any questions, because I do know this is a very complex topic, feel free to swing over to the Discord server, get those questions in there. That's probably the best place to get them because it is such an advanced topic, but also drop them in the comments below. I always love hearing from you all. Along with everything else, if you really want to get your swag on and get that wardrobe looking, ooh, spicy, hey, I'm just saying, right? Now, I don't have these ones yet. They're still in the mail. They're coming. But our amazing partner, Mahoney MV Motorsports and Matsuda R, have dropped some incredible new pieces of merch that we can sponsor on the merch store. And boy, is this awesome, because not only does 50% of the profit still go towards our chosen autism charity of the month, but the other 50% goes to Matsuda R and MMVM for further development of the Mahoney MV Motorsports racing team as a whole. So not only do you get to look absolutely incredible with some of these epic new designs and some of these sweet new looks and everything, ooh, man, these look good, but you also get to support an incredible cause along the way. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you have any questions or anything, like I said, drop them down in the comments below. I always love hearing from you all, and swing over to the Discord channel. Get those questions taken care of there. It's not just for Wood Hood nodelers, it's open to the public, although if you do have a property in the Wood Hood, make sure to let me know so I can upgrade your Discord account accordingly. Until the next one, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you all on the farm. Bye.